I got 3 of my coworkers fired for being sexist to me, and it turned out they were way worse than I thought. I'm 22, and I work at a community outreach center where we do programs with local schools. I'm the only woman on my team, and I work with 11 guys, including our supervisor, Mike. When I first started 6 months ago, most of the guys were cool and treated me normal, but there were 5 of them who made things weird from day one. They'd make comments about my clothes, asking why I was dressed up or if I was trying to impress someone. One of them, this guy named Jake, would always find excuses to stand really close to me or touch my shoulder when talking. At first, I tried to laugh it off because I didn't want to be that girl who can't take a joke, but it kept getting worse. They started making comments about my body and sending me weird messages after work. One text from Jake said, "You looked really good in those jeans today," with a winky face. Another guy sent me a message at like 11 at night asking if I was single. I felt sick every time my phone buzzed. I started wearing baggy clothes and barely talked to anyone at work. After 2 months of this, I finally went to Mike, our supervisor. I told him everything and showed him some of the messages. He said he'd talk to them, and that was it. Nothing changed. They actually got worse after that. They'd make jokes right in front of Mike about how some people can't handle workplace banter. One of them called me sensitive when I didn't laugh at his joke about women drivers. I reported it to Mike again, and he just said boys will be boys, and that I needed thicker skin. That's when I decided to go over his head. I made copies of all the text messages, wrote down every comment I could remember with dates and times, and requested a meeting with our regional boss, David. When I showed him everything, his face went completely white. He told me to take the rest of the day off and that he'd handle it. The next morning, he showed up at our office unannounced and started pulling people into the conference room one by one. The whole office was dead silent. You could feel everyone freaking out. By lunch, 3 guys were packing up their desks. Jake, Ryan, and Matt were all fired on the spot. 2 others, Chris and Tyler, were put on suspension, pending investigation. Mike looked terrified and kept trying to talk to David, but David wouldn't even look at him. But here's where it got really crazy. During the investigation, David found out that some of these guys had been making inappropriate comments to the teenage girls from the high school we partnered with for our mentorship program. The girls had reported it to their teachers weeks ago, but the teachers didn't know who to contact at our organization. One girl said Chris had asked for her Snapchat. Another said Matt kept complimenting her appearance and asking about her boyfriend. These were 16-year-old girls. I felt like I was going to throw up when David told me. If I hadn't said something, who knows how long this would have kept going. Now the 5 guys who are left barely talk to me. I hear them whispering and the word snitch keeps coming up. Yesterday, one of them walked past my desk and said just loud enough for me to hear, "Some people can't keep their mouth shut." The office feels like a freezer, and I'm the only one everyone's mad at. But honestly, I don't care what they think. 3 creeps are gone and 2 more might be next. Those girls are safe now. That's all that matters.